What's good, fams? How we doing today? Tonight? Let me turn on the AI. Damn, it looks so oily. What's good? What's good? Let me get my other phone so I can chat with you guys on there. Actually, let me do it on here. All messages. Oh, you know what? I do want to put a question on there. Whoops. Do you guys prefer so All right, let me catch up to the chat now. 1 second, one second. Turn this around. Shut off the AI. Okay. All right, it's working. Okay, let me get to the top. Carvana in the house. Carvana in first place. Appreciate that. Carvana, you still here? Carvana in first. Then we have Blue. Sup, Blue? Blue, when's your interview, by the way? I've been on a first streak. Oh, well, first. Yeah, no, that's all right. You're still going to get that shout out. All right, back in 800, I got to do some cleanup. Mark in the house. Get the fuck out. We're still cleaning. Mark always gets a shout out anyway, and Trish. Doesn't matter what time they show up. Hey, Blue Girl Second, we'll have to be your best. Hang on. Hey, Blue Girl Second, we'll have to be your best today. I hear, Birdmaster. What's going on, Kyle? What does the thing say? All right, StreamYard pan. I'm hoping more people say StreamYard, but we'll see how that goes. Kyle. MST in the house. MST, you got all your stuff done? Kids are in bed? You ready to play? Let's see, Mark, only if you go with me. MST, I'm spreading love, positivity, and herpes. Well, I don't want to know the herpes. I'm good. Next. You're good looking, Hardik. Thank you, Carvana. Appreciate that. No glasses today, guys. But I'm getting a little zit over there. You guys see it, right? Little tea tree oil is going to fix that right up. Wow, did you get a tad? No, it's just from the outside. And I think it's also the lighting. This light is actually right in my face. But I think, yeah, it's doing those live streams in the outdoors every day. MST, it's the good herpes, you never even know you have it. Oh boy, how do you... Elizabeth from Texas in the house. We got Elizabeth, guys. This is awesome. How you doing, Elizabeth? How was your one day off? 24 hours. We believe you were YouTube free for 24 hours. How long did you go? Tell us the truth. Sarah in the house. There should be an option for I like them equally for different reasons. All right. Yeah, but based on this vote, I'm gonna decide like whether we're gonna do a StreamYard or if I'm gonna do a solo. But I also need to know if Mark and Kyle would definitely be down, because I do like it when they both are on there. And you guys are all welcome as well. Sarah, in case you want to join in, Carvana, MST, any of you guys want to join in. I would prefer audio and video, but let's just say if you don't feel like showing your face, you could do audio only. It's kind of weird though. And the other thing is, if anyone has like audio or video issues, I just want to boot them right away because it takes too long to resolve those issues. MST, no shower. He just didn't shower. Kyle, Mark, Elizabeth, Ron in the house. What's going on, Ron? Good to see you, brother. Sup, Gunnar Ron. Let's see, who else do we have here? Elizabeth from Texas using the emojis. I like StreamYard, but it's harder to comment and keep up with the thread. I agree, Blue. That's what sucks. Like, I'll tell you, honestly, I have a great time on the StreamYard. I have a better time on the StreamYard, right? The only bad thing is, yeah, I have a tough time keeping up with the chat. That's the challenging part. But I know I could get better at it, you know? But it's just like, I think I would enjoy it. I wouldn't enjoy it as much because then I'm multitasking and I'm not much of a multitasker. I'm not smart enough to be a multitasker. A little zit, that termite mound needs its own zip code. Oh my God, I'm struggling. Fill us in, Elizabeth. I'm hopelessly addicted. So how long did you go without YouTube? For those of you that don't know, Elizabeth was quitting YouTube for a little while. She just wanted to take a little break. Mark, do you do horror coupons? Bro, what's up? I love Browns, man. Y'all are the nicest. Could you speak some Hindi, no matter how good or bad? Jake, मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी आता है. मैं बोल सकता है, पर थोड़ा सा. पर मैं सब समझता है. There you go, Jake. That's for you, man. And welcome to the live. I think this is your first time here. I don't remember seeing your name before. So welcome to the fam. Damn, Hardik, without those glasses, I'm smitten. You like it without the glasses? Ron, send me a DM, no homo. Hi, what's up, man? What's up, Jake? Sorry it took me so long to get to your message, but I'm just, I like to give you guys some individual attention because you guys took the time to write these messages and I want to give you that time in respect to read them all. No homo either. I was asking for a friend. Rox, what's going on? Rox, yes, bro. Good to see you, Rox. Blue Anywhere is the Gooning Room. No glasses tonight. Nice. Yeah, I got to switch it up, Kyle. I'm getting bored of myself. I don't know what it is. That's why I've been doing all this stuff. I put the couch over there. You know, I moved a lot of stuff from the garage into the other room. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of changes. My mind needs change. Sub Jake. I think it's fine. It's got its pros and cons, but I'm for it. I'll hop on tomorrow. I'd rather just listen today. I'm dead. All good, MST. Glad you got all your stuff done. Productive day. H, are you wearing contacts? Yes, I am, Elizabeth. I can't see without contacts or glasses. I am blind. Nana Recipe. What's going on, Nana Recipe? Welcome. Nana, are you from, are you in India? Yeah, H, we loving the no. Okay, nice. Good to know, guys. Marlet, what's going on? Hey, H Security. Good to see you, Marlet, and welcome. I just came back from the pub with my dad. He was drunk, but I was vaping some broccoli coffee beans, and he had some. I think his wife's giving him the cold shoulder because he wouldn't stop laughing. Wait, I just came back from the pub with my dad. He was drunk, but I was vaping some broccoli coffee beans, and he had some. I think his wife's giving him the cold shoulder because he wouldn't stop laughing. So his wife is your mother-in-law. I mean, his wife is your stepmother. Isiktra USA, all power to Israel. Shout out to Israel and welcome. Hi, Nana. Welcome in. Damn, you're so cute. Let your hair down next, H. One of these days, Blue. One of these days. I was here but weeks ago. Okay, hang on. Let me check the channel history. Jake, let's see. Let's see. Yes, you were. You are right. He looks South Asian. I see that. Welcome, Marlet. Steve, good evening. Jeff Goldblum, how are you doing? Steve Mott, I'm doing well. As you must have heard through the grapevine, I quit Hollywood. I'm done with it. I was trying to take off my glasses and do a live stream on here and, start my career on YouTube Live. But I'm busted, even without the glasses. Steve Mott, welcome. Retro Rocket, do you know it's the Chinese IT cell spreading hate or Indians? I don't know what you're talking about, man. IT cell spreading hate? What do you mean, Retro Rocket? Elaborate a little more and I'll answer. Sometimes I get that too. The feeling that you just, to make, yes, exactly, Sarah. It's like something, I don't know what it is, but it's just too, I don't know. I can't explain it. Yo, Steve, Blue, Sarah, right? Like chopping your hair off and dyeing it black. HS, wait till you see how the house looks in the full night. I think you can see my house from, damn, MSC. You got to share some pictures. Multitasking, so I'll just be listening too. All good, Elizabeth, but you didn't answer the question. How long did you go? Or were you not able to go that long? But to be honest, I know it's selfish, but I'm glad to have you back, Elizabeth. You were missed and, I sense when someone's missing, And 3 is another one. 3 just vanished, guys, and usually he always joins in. I don't know where he's been, but by the way, guys, if any of you guys are watching and you're lurking in the back, I did demod a lot of people that were not on the Discord. And if I did and it was an accident or anything, please don't take any offense to it. Just jump on and I have no problem. Mark or Trish could mod you guys back up if they agree with it. But I could have possibly made an error. I have done it before. So please don't think that you're not welcome here or I meant anything by it. Blue, you get it. What's up, Trish? How you doing? Good to see you, Trish. Beautiful. By the way, guys, you know what? Hang on one second. Guys, this is Trish for all of you. I mean, most of you guys already know. That's the managing mod of the channel. Her and Mark handle everything. They pull the strings and I just show up here like a puppet, right? No, but they really help me out a lot with the channel. Trish has been with me since the very beginning, and she doesn't want to do live stream, but she does post a lot of content on there. She just started, and she has some beautiful images, like beautiful shorts that she recently posted up. So can you guys show her some love? That's part of the family. She's a family member right there. If you can just sub up to her channel, I'll really appreciate it. Let's see how many subs she's at right now. I just want to see what we can do for her. She's at 65, guys. So please jump on there, sub to her. You're not going to miss anything in the few seconds that I'm going to be reading the messages. So if you guys can do that, I'd really appreciate it. ET, Sarah, cool. I am averse to change. Mark, Sarah, yes, girl. I got it. Sarah, yes, girl, or go get something pierced or tattooed. Okay, H, I'll be here front row for that hair down reveal. I don't know, it's going to take me a while to do that. I mean, my shorts are out there with my hair down, but it's just very uncomfortable for me when I have it down. Between the house and new lights and fountain, we glow. That is awesome, MSC. I can't wait to see it. Retro Rocket Mark Aryan Pandey. What's going on, Aryan Pandey? I know Virat Kohli. Everyone knows Virat Kohli, man. Welcome, Aryan. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Aapka Swagat. I get that too, Elizabeth. I'm very routine oriented usually, but sometimes it starts to feel smothering. That's exactly how I feel, smothered. What can't you do, girl? Hair down? No way. When? I love Virat Kohli. Okay, Aryan, just don't spam it because the mods will start deleting messages. So don't write the same thing over and over again. But welcome, man. Good to see you. Aap kaise ho? I know you enjoy the dual screen chatting, but I think the viewers die down. Yes, the viewers definitely do die down. But then again, I got to think of it as, I mean, the viewers do go down during the StreamYard, but there was a point yesterday where we got to like 20 something, and it stayed there for a little while. Boston Bill in the house. How you doing, Boston Bill? Hi H and chat. Hope you all are doing great. Love and respect to all, and subscribe to Boston Bill. That's right, guys. First to Trish, and then to Boston Bill. MST Blue, Aryan Pandey, say Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli, Aryan Pandey. Blue, a lot of stuff can't do. So, oh, geez, man. Are we really going to do this? Aryan, the moderators, आपको, I don't even know how to say it in Hindi, man. Blue, MST, you're always moving and working. Your goals, yeah. MST, was it after you did the lighting? Was it like you caught fire and you were like, all right, now let me just keep on going because it feels so good? Baking cookies, nice tight pinch. What kind of cookies are you making? Sandra Rasu, sending good vibes into the universe from Northern California, Mount Shasta and Shasta Dam. Welcome, Sandra. Thank you for the good, positive vibes. Appreciate you. And welcome to the channel. Tight, are they special cookies? No glasses is cool, but you don't look like Jeff Goldblum. That's what I thought too, but somebody already said it. Thanks, H. Miss y'all too. Tight pinch chocolate thumbprint. Aryan, don't spam, please. We got somebody, I'm going to call you N. From Russia, is that, I don't know what flag that is. Do any of you guys know what flag that is? Hello to you too. I wish I knew what to call you because it's in some language. But hello. Let's see, I did turn off YouTube for like 8 waking hours, which is great. 8 hours. All right, Elizabeth, that's some progress. That's some progress. We're all proud of you. My first time here, I'm allowed 1 hour a day listening to music usually. Wow, you're allowed 1 hour a day and you're coming over here. I feel very honored to have you here, Sandra. And I hope you have a good time. We'll try to give you a good show. Possum Holla, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Tell Virginia I said hi. Thanks for always stopping by. I stopped by your live as well. Then there was another one which I caught, but it said the stream ended. But thanks for always being here, man. Braveheart, what is your meaning of life? The meaning of life is, I think one of the meanings is we're supposed to evolve, right? We're supposed to get better day by day, learn from our mistakes, share wisdom, kindness. That's a deep question, man. I usually discuss that kind of stuff in the day stream. But yeah, welcome, Brave Hope. Vayu Kapoor, man, where you been, brother? Hello, HS in the chat. We've been missing you in the poker room, man. How's it going, Vayu? Hope you're feeling well. Are you 100% now? And tell Niharika we all said hi. Hey, Sandra, thanks for your time tonight. Oh, thanks for the shout out and pinning. Of course. No problem, Trisha. Glad you corrected your spelling. Blue, hi, Vayu Soup. Hello, ma'am. Damn it, Kyle, you weren't supposed to be paying attention. Man, you guys are hyper tonight. That tan reminds me of my favorite caramel candy. Which one is it? Let's mow the lawn together. Have Google translate it to Hindi. I know Alexa can. Yeah, I could possibly do that. What's up, Let's Mow? Good to see you, brother. Thanks. By the way, guys, sometimes I think of it a little delayed. I hopped off the live stream. I said bye to everybody. I didn't even say bye to you guys for jumping on the panel. So thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Let's Mow. Appreciate it for yesterday. Who knows? I'm just sitting here with my glass tonight. Vayu back on the peg. What kind of scotch you having tonight? Hey, Possum, I think so. I said, let's buy the lights for the fountain. Then I said, move the cars. I'm going to clean the driveway. But now I'm just extra tired. Take it easy tonight, MST. Just chill out and listen to my voice as I put you to sleep. Luke Hutton, hello. How you doing? Welcome. Where you joining us from, Luke? Funky, I wasn't there last night at Poker Go. Funky won last night again without even being present. By the way, Kyle, you got to fill us in. 53 on solo. Kyle, you got to fill us in on what happened with the date, but not on here. Wait, because I want to see at the end of this vote what happens. Vayu Possum, I miss taking all this fake money. Vayu. Exactly. After 75 seasons, still learning about myself, usually by mistakes. The only people left last night on the table was so Kamran was there. Kamran and I were left at the end. Um, but yeah, it was a good game, but we needed more people. My nipples are super sensitive. Should I take the clothespin off? Absolutely not. Let's mow the lawn together. Thanks for the sub. I sub back. I like it when you guys do that, man. But guys, please don't forget Trish right here, the managing mod. Hey Sundar sir, let's see what she's at also. I want to see if you guys subduct her. Hey Sundar sir, are those Google tires? Do they come with Google Maps? Is Shayla welcome? Yes, I am Sundar Pichai. I took off my glasses just so that I go unnoticed, but you guys keep figuring out who I am. But let's keep it on the DL, all right, Shayla? I don't want anyone to know. Those are not Google tires. Those are special AI tires. Run flat tires. Wait, I was on a panel last night. Yeah, you were on there briefly and then you just ditched us, man. Let's Mo, yeah, thanks for putting me on. If we do it again, I'll try to plan something interesting. All good, Let's Mo. You know, I think you did a great job for your first live stream. You did much better than I did at my first live stream. You seem very confident. You know, and it seems like you have things figured out, like the path that you want to go down, you know, like what you want to do on your channel, which is let's mow the lawn together, you know. Sandra, solo. All right, Sandra says solo. Billy, woohoo, hello. But Sandra, you haven't seen the live stream when it's on a StreamYard panel. So that's kind of unfair. So yesterday we did a StreamYard panel. So you don't have a good comparison to make a decision. Billy Elliott in the house. What's going on, brother? Hello, Hardik. Hi, MST. Good to see you, Billy. I'm all fit and good, HS. Hang on. I'll join tonight. Then are we playing? Yes, absolutely. We're playing tonight, man. Yeah, Mark, then you disappeared. Wait, was I there? Maybe you were lurking, Elizabeth. Hardik, I'm dedicating this time to you. That's extremely sweet, Carvana. Are you at work or are you at home? And the clothes on, or oh yeah, I forgot about the comment thing. The comment thing. What comment thing? What are we talking about? Let's Mo. I didn't see Kamran, so I wasn't there. Yeah, Kamran was there. It was awesome. Funky, maybe you all disappeared on me. Oh yeah, that's right. And Kamran was there as well on the live stream. Wait, we had Mark. We had Let's Mo. We had Kamran. Kyle, right? Did I get everyone? Yeah, I got everyone. Elizabeth, he's Calm the Destroyer. Let's Mo. Well, tonight it's Crown Royal and Whiskey Night. Nice, man. How does it feel to drink again, man? Hey, Bill, you are enough. All right, Sandra. All right, guys, can you give me a timestamp, please? Cool stream last night, guys. Well done. Thanks a lot, Billy. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I really enjoy the company on a StreamYard. And I also lose track of time, but sometimes I lose track of time on here as well. Yeah, we're good. I'm all caught up. Thanks a lot for that, guys. All right, so it's at 56%. I wanted to put the question that I had earlier today during the day live because majority of you were not able to make it. You can mix up the solo live and dual live for your enjoyment. All right, that sounds fair enough. Hey, Elizabeth, hang on, let me check if we have. All right, we got 2 more subs for Trish, guys. Come on, let's get at least 3 more. 3 more subs for Trish, guys. And she didn't even ask for this. She doesn't even want. She doesn't even ask me to pin her thing down there. I know she doesn't care about all that. But I know she's growing her channel, and I think we all should support her. We're a family together, guys. So please do click on her channel and sub up. Oh, that's great. I've got 4 HS at the doorstep again. Satisfied. Justin Samuel, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Jai Hind. I'm doing well, man. How's everything with you? Where you been? You've been too busy for me, man. 67, Trish. Hey, Justin. All right, guys, I am going to put up the question from earlier today because it was actually a really good question. And it was a fun one. Just give me a second. Let me pull it up. Where is it? Okay. Stickers and... All right. Replace. We have 53 solo, 47 StreamYard. I mean, that was close. Let's see. 3. How normal do you consider scale of 1 to 10? All right, guys. How normal do you consider yourself? All right, guys. There's the question. How normal do you consider yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 means you're completely normal. All right. And I know you guys, some of you might want to ask more questions to figure out what the question is, which I'm willing to clarify. All right, my normal is an 8. No, I remember I gave you a 9.3, I think, right, Carvana? You think you're an 8. Minus 10. Kyle gives himself a minus 10. Kyle, let me see. I'll give... You know, I've never seen Kyle in like a professional setting, but we already know he can be professional when he needs to be. I mean, the guy held a job in the military all those years, and now he's just laid back, so he is goofy. Well, I don't even know if he's asking me for my rating, so I'm not even gonna rate him for a minus 10. I mean, he already gave himself a minus 10. I just took a few pulls from my dude. You can probably blind me with that dirty thong crotchless panties. 10, you guys have fucked up once. Justin Samuel gives himself a 10. Yo, Justin, would you ever join the StreamYard? Or are you just totally against? I know you're all about privacy as well, but I mean, I have to ask if you would actually be willing to do it. Not today, not tonight, some other time. Would you be willing to do it? That's hard, normal, it's pretty subjective. I know that's a tough question, Let's Mo, and I knew somebody was going to say that eventually. Normal means like, I guess you're rating yourself, right? So you know yourself best, like when you're alone, the weird shit that you do, but you also know when you need to flip the switch in a professional environment, how you are. Are you usually awkward in those moments as well? Or do you think that you can play it off extremely well where you seem 100% normal? So only you can be the best judge of what your rating is. So 10 would be extremely normal, where you can be weird as heck on your own time. And you could be weird around friends also, but when you have to flip that switch, you could be completely normal. That's hard. Normal is pretty subjective. Sandra, 5. By the way, only normal is on my dryer and washing machine. And Sandra, I appreciate that because like I said before, I like weird people. So it's good to be HS looking sharp, or is it just me? What's going on, Legendary? Yeah, I took off the glasses, man. I put on the contacts today. Switch it up, brother. How you doing, Legendary? It's been a while, man. It's been a hot minute. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. It looks like all of you already hit it. And don't forget to sub up to Trish right here, the managing mod. True, Let's Mo, Vayu Kapoor, sorry HS, but tonight my only question is to finish the bottle. Thank you. No, Vayu, you got to interact as well, all right? You got to drink and try to stay sober. Let's try to keep it to the end of the chat where you can only see 3 images of me, all right? Kyle, I'm a 3 on a good day. I can fake it for a wedding, enough to keep the white coat guys at bay. All right, a 3 on a good day. I don't know, man. You seem pretty normal to me. Hang on, I got to look at your chat just to refresh my memory. Let's see how weird Billy is. Yes, Hafiz, I see them. Good night, everyone. Share, you're special. I love Love your live videos. Cash Bandit, that's a great saying. Yes, Simar, Brian, your chicken first. Yes, Noah. See you muchachos by chat. Like the Brady Bunch. Nah, dude, you're normal, bro. You're more normal than you think. Well, maybe you're weird as heck, like behind closed doors. But you're pretty normal over here. Yes. What is my rating, HS? Kyle. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a solid. Let's see. What did I give Mark? I'm gonna re-rate Mark. All right. Mark got like a 2. I'm gonna give Kyle a good. I'm gonna give Kyle a 5.5. Oh man, I didn't know we could say negative number, but you know that Mark can turn it off, right? I mean, if we did an IQ test in here, I think Mark would score the highest out of all of us, but he doesn't turn it off. That's the thing. He just doesn't give a shit. Your wife's vacuum makes me jealous. Sorry. You know what? I'm surprised you could hear it. The noise canceling is on. I'm typically disinterested in most people. Fair enough. I mean, I'd say I'm pretty similar like that in real life. Hit that like button to watch me smoke weed and drink whiskey on live stream. Gooning is pay-per-view. No H, brother. I like to be the nice stranger. But if I meet any of you in real life, I would come up to you and say hi. All right. Oh, good, Justin. When I come to India, man, which part of India are you in again? Are you in Hyderabad by any chance? 1 sober plus 9,900. Now that's Fed question. Well, MP, what we're trying to do, the whole goal, I know you're new over here. The whole goal on this channel is to get to know yourself better, the people around you better, or the world better, right? So this question is more, it's kind of like I know many of the people that are in here, they're regulars over here. And guys, I need you to rate me as well. Most of you guys, I mean, you guys know me. I'm on twice a day. So you need to give me your rating as well. So MP, anyway, so it's just an interactive like that. So it's kind of like, what do you rate yourself? Like, can you shut off that switch? Everyone's weird on their own time, right? Whether, you can agree or disagree with that, but I guarantee you everyone does weird shit when they're on their own. But do you have the ability to shut that off? And when you do shut it off, are you still weird? In a social environment. Normal, I'm gonna have to say to go with a 5, man, but I can flip the switch. Yeah, MST, I'll give you a pretty normal rating. I think 5 is on point. That's fair enough. Yeah, I give you a 5, MST. Let's mow the lawn together. I think I'm a 10. Everyone else is abnormal, but they would rate me lower, I'm sure. Yeah, let's mow. I don't know. Justin, thanks a lot, brother. Appreciate that, man. Let's mow. I'm going to give you, I don't know you that well, man. So this is kind of like a shot in the dark. But you do have a weird side to you. Yeah, I'm going to give you a 6, let's mow. I feel like there's a whole nother side to you that you're not letting loose. And that's why you smoke the weed. You're like, all right, need to calm my nerves because I'm so damn weird that if I don't, I'm just gonna let loose. Something has to draw me into take notice to anyone. Carvana, you're right. Colt, why do Indians think it's okay to pull your pants down and shouldn't them? Colt, not again, man. Not over here. We're not cool with that. Indians don't do that. Can we go on to a different topic because I don't want to block you from here. Because I don't find that offensive, but it's just that when you keep on repeating the same thing over and over again, kind of like a bot. Let me see. I've been 3 times. Every time I witness something going on in a bathroom or the streets. Yeah, I don't think there's any hope for you, Colt. So take care, man. I would say 3. I have a conventional career and appearance, but definitely have unusual interests, perspectives, proclivities, and come across very standoffish in professional setting. Yeah, but I think most attorneys come off standoffish. A 3, I don't know. I can't even rate you, Sarah, because if you had come on the StreamYard, at least I'd have an idea, you know. But based on our interactions, and I rarely see you, like, even in the gooning room, like you don't really chat that much. I can't rate you. I can't rate you yet. I don't have a reading on you yet. But a 3, I feel like you're being way a 3. That would be awesome if you're a 3. But yeah, you come across way normal. Like 9.4 normal. If I had to take a wild guess, just based on reading your comments or but don't be afraid to be your weird self. We already know we found each other because we're very weird people. So I'm waiting on my reading. Okay, so MST, I told you, I gave you, I agreed with your 5. Justin, thank you for the heart, brother. Appreciate it, man. I'm waiting for my reading HS. Okay, so for MST, you know, I haven't seen you weird. You only get weird when you get aggressive. When you get aggressive, I find it kind of funny. Like I've seen you get aggressive, like, you know, only with like maybe about, let's see, with 3 people. And each time you get aggressive, I start laughing because I can only imagine someone on the other end getting really pissed off. But no, I agree with the 5 for you. I'm gonna stick with the 5, but I know you have the ability to shut it off and be completely normal and act like a normal person and put up lights on the house and power wash. Mark, looks like everybody already hit it. Everybody about Kyle's first girlfriend. Hardik, what would you rate me? I gave you a 9.3 earlier, I believe, right? During the day live. I rated you high up there because you definitely have the ability to turn it on, turn it off. And I never really seen you say any weird things. Yeah, you're flirtatious, but nothing weird. Leslie Byram, welcome, Leslie. I am normal, but how do you know any magic tricks? I'm not David Blaine, by the way, Leslie. But welcome to the live stream. And where are you joining us from, Leslie? Sarah, I said 3 as well. You look like, no, it's not. You know, I haven't heard David Blaine for a while. Usually I get Jeff Goldblum or Sundar Pichai, the Google CEO. We should rate each other. Yeah, we should. That was the whole game. But it would be awesome if there was a way we could, you know, send each other the ratings. Mo, what's going on, Mo? Is this your spoolie shed? No, Mo, this is my garage. You guys want to see it? Let me give you guys a tour. Hang on. And welcome, Mo. Let me give you a tour of the garage. Those are my tires, my winter tires. That's the Razor, the Mark RSF 650. Battery operated, goes about 30. That's the love couch. That's my tennis equipment. And then that's the door that leads to the pocket door that goes into the bathroom. And this is the garage. That's the AC unit. And right there is where I'm sitting. Hang on. And this right here is the sink. And that's about it. All right. Makes sense, Elizabeth. Hello, chat. Hello, G. Spooky. Oh, damn. I'm like 2 inches, 2 in that case. Minus 12. Og Ford, welcome to the live stream. You give yourself a minus 12? I mean, you definitely belong here. You found the right place, Og. Hi, Mac, Billy Elliott, Mark. it's like an 8 or 9 near Irish people, but as you put him near Americans, he becomes a 2 or 3. 1972, become first female investigator on catastrophes, fire, floods, etc. And blessed and logical. Hey, Mac, a Badabad. But in person, I'm way quieter than in here. You get the open me, pretty laid back. HS is a solid 7. Damn, man, that's high. Are you Sundar Pichai? Yes, Vayu. You know me by now. Gasanali, I want to get to know a Ferrari SF90. Oh, that's good. What's up, Gas? Welcome to the live stream. I can only mask to a certain extent, and it's exhausting. So, Elizabeth, how much do you feel like you mask it when you're, like, I've seen you on your live stream, you seem like a completely different person on your live versus like when singing comes out. When you're on here, you're kind of just like you're more relaxed. But how much energy does it take out of you when you do your live stream? Does it take a lot of energy? Does it take a little energy? Middle? Hardik, you're definitely a 5. All right. See, I like the lower numbers. I appreciate that. Thank you for that, Sarah. I'm a 1, but I wear a mask to be a 10. All right. So, but now, is that mask believable, Mac? Thank you, Justin. Thank you for that gold coin, brother. Mac, is the mask believable? And if it is, can you reply and say the mask is believable at a 10? Just so that I remember the conversation we were talking about. I'm going to agree with Funky HS is a 7, even an 8. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely turn it off. Like, I could turn off the weirdness. But you guys are going to see, I'm going to get weirder as time goes on because we're getting to the core. We're peeling the layers and we're getting to the core. E.T. Feel Your Sister, I rate you a 5, Hardik, because I think you're socially uncomfortable at first. 100%. You are correct with that, Carvana. Billy, I take after Mida. I'm not smoking weed. Mose, take your poo to the loo. H is a 9. Damn, that's like close to, that's like Carvana rating. That's like Sarah rating. ET wants that 6 to go with HS's 9. It's a 69. HS, where do you reckon I'd rank in this race? Vayu, you are a strange character. Well, I don't know, man, because you don't join the StreamYard, nor do you do the voice chat on poker. So I can't get a good read on you. I can only go from messages, and even the messages, when you do turn it on, when you have to turn on the 10, you're a perfect 10, because you'll message me sometimes and I'm like, damn, this is value. If I have to give you a rating, I'm going to give you an 8. Good night, 8. Good night, Boston Bill. Appreciate you stopping by. Cunny of the Goose, via your W. What does normal mean? Normal means, for example, when you go on the interview, Blue, when you go for that interview for that teaching job, you're going to turn on your normal. That's what the definition of normal is. Kyle and I never go, and now how difficult is it for you to turn on that normal? When you're in that normal scenario, is it very difficult for you to turn off your weirdness? Kyle and I would go into the gooning room on Discord. It's way too serious. I'm pretty sure I'm in the negative. I don't know about that. Blue doesn't even understand the question. It's funny when Kyle has to talk about Blue, because he'll be like, we were playing poker, and Kyle, so guys, if you guys are not on Discord, definitely join the Discord, because we play poker every night on the Discord. Everyone in here pretty much is already on the Discord, except for Elizabeth. So you guys are all welcome. The link is in my YouTube profile. Just click on it and it'll take you right there. But we like to get to know you outside of the live stream as well. But so when we play poker, Kyle has been streaming, doing his live stream as we're playing poker. And Blue was putting on emojis, and then Kyle's like yelling at her. He's like, why does she put on these emojis? She doesn't even know how to play poker. And she loses it all in the very next hand. Can't compute. The stream is a comical yoga therapy session. H brother, tell me my number. How normal am I? Dude, you're extremely polite and normal. So I'm gonna give you in the nines, you know? I wish I could see the weirder side of you. And I know that there's a weird side to everyone. Like I'm glad Sarah said that she's that weird, because I'm like, all right, I can't wait to that, you know, to get to that point. So that's uncovered. But I feel like that's why we all interact, or we found kind of like, you know, similarities amongst ourselves, and you tend to just you know, go towards that light, you know, when you're on the same wavelength, I'd say. But yeah, dude, every time I've seen you, even before when the whole podcast days, I'd say you're very normal, dude. I mean, the only weird thing that you've done is the whole bodyguard thing, which was funny, man. But that wasn't even considered weird. So I'm gonna throw you in the nines, bro. H brother, tell me my number. How normal am I? 9.4 is crazy. I need to join the stream. And then I can tell you at a later point. Don't put me on the spot and ask me, all right, what do you think now, right? Shallow, Nova Star, John 316 is Magala. Blue is in the gooning room mod. She ain't carrying a mop. Maddie, are you here? Nice rating for me, Hardik. I think it was accurate. You need a mop for a gooning room. Who is the cuck father? What's up, Mo? Carvana is a 6. You give Carvana a 6? I don't know. I've never seen her really be weird, man. She says funny stuff. I mean, it would be cool if she was a 6. Carvana, you're definitely a 10 for normal. What is it? Yeah, how does it feel, Carvana? How is it like being normal? Does it get boring? Hey, Green Eyes, how are you? 6.9. Night Boston. Who got a 6.9? Funky? Shadow Reddit. And guys, I want to ask you one more thing. For share, what do you guys rate share on the scale? You have to write share and then give him a rating. So I know that we're discussing share. Nobody is normal in this abnormal world. Yep, that's correct, Justin. We all are weird, for sure. And I enjoy the company of weird people. Vinyl on a garage floor. Mo, that's not vinyl. That's actually porcelain tile. And you can actually drive on it. It has a hardness rating so that it could withstand it. I would show you again, but I'm not really going to get up right now. I'm going to catch up to the chat. I'm self-reflecting, but let me give you a quick tour from here, right? I'll show you like this. That's porcelain tile. I don't do vinyl. I'm reflecting a solid -7. After understanding the question, she gives herself a -7. I'm not wearing any pants. All right, you went down to a 2, Kyle. 929, what are we at? 9, holy shites. Okay, Carvana, yes, girl. Good job, Funky. Tyler, I'm smoking on Botany Shadow Garden Grown Dark Evil Pack. What's up, Tyler? Welcome, man. Dracula? Are you Bengali? No, I'm Sindhi. I was born here in the US. I'm in New York right now, in Long Island. Hardik, that's our love seat. How do you protect your precious BMW car from the weather, H brother, if it's not in the garage? I just leave it outside, man. I mean, you know, I feel like the more I take care of something, if I take care of my cars too much, something bad happens. Like I'll get a scratch on it or some shit will happen. So at first I bought it in the garage, and then it was getting a pain to open up the garage each time I had to leave and stuff. And I was just like, it's just easier to leave it outside. But I take good care of it. Let me know if you want to see it, and then I'll give you guys a tour. Blue, no doubt. ET, I can definitely understand the masking. Enjoy going live at the time, but I'm exhausted afterwards. So it does take a lot of energy out of you, Elizabeth. You're definitely a number 2. The mask is 100% believable. Okay, your mask is 100% believable. Got it. Now I think H, you're a 10. No way, Blue. Blue, I can't believe you gave me a solid 10. Oh, was it out of 100? No, it's 1 to 10. Blue, you really don't understand the question, do you? 1 to 10, 10 being extremely normal, 1 being abnormal, like very weird, a person that's extremely, extremely weird. Seriously, I think highly of you, Professor. You're strange, but you're still a pretty normal strange. All right, I guess I haven't peeled enough of the layers away yet. I don't want a rating. I have no ice cream to cry into. Uh, yeah, I can't reach you either, Blue. No, I don't even think that. I know you're weird for sure, but anyway, I won't rate you because you asked not to be rated. But I find you very entertaining. I find you and Kyle, when you guys, and Mark, when you guys and now there's a new one. What's that person's name? That I have no idea. They're not even a sub on this channel. But I saw them on the Discord and I was like, who is this person? But they're on Sia's channel as well. Something Angel or something. What's the name? Not like that killing animal strange or wearing. Yeah, not like that. Not that weird. H, I know what the rating means. Yeah, not so funny. Half Swizzy in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Half Swizzy, how weird are you, man? Give yourself a rating. How normal do you consider yourself from a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being extremely normal. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Double tap that screen. It really helps the channel. But all of you guys, how normal would you consider yourself? 10 being extremely normal, 1 being extremely weird. You get pick eye from eating booty. You mean pink eye, Super Obama. Hardik, I think if you and I spent time together, you'd feel like a 10 in normal because you'd be so comfortable with me. I don't know. I think that I get socially awkward at times. And then I have to have like a pep talk with myself. When I start getting socially awkward and I feel it, I go to the bathroom and I just take a little break, a breather in there. I don't even pee or anything or take a poop or anything like that. It's just to go to the bathroom and take a breather, and then I come out again. And so randomly I disappear at like parties or social events, and I'll be perfect, kind of like Elizabeth, like where you're expending a lot of energy, fitting in and seeming normal, and then just going to the bathroom, take a breather, and just being like, all right, now I just need to, because it took so much energy to do that. Are any of you like that? Do any of you guys do that? Like go to the bathroom just for a little break, or go outside, when you're at a party, just to, get some alone time. And no, that face wasn't my poop lettuce phase. Max, somebody sees through your mask guaranteed. Twice in my life, I've cracked the veneer of somebody in distress. I will go join the Discord. Yeah, definitely join it, Swizzy, and welcome, man. In job interviews, I think I'm more relaxed. I've trained myself to think like they want me or they don't, and move on. Yeah, at a job interview, I'm definitely, I could put on that mask and definitely be a 10. Let us ask Blue how she got so good at poker. She got good, Kyle? No, but she's got her lucky shell tonight. They treat you bad if you want it too much, or they don't want you. Define normal. John Smith, normal is like Carvana, like Sarah. Those would be the normals. Hardik, have you noticed I'm not ever down in spirit? My mood doesn't change. I'm happy. I have noticed that. Quite a few of you. I feel like some of you don't share any of your issues. Like, I always ask you guys, whenever we start the live stream, I go, hey, how's it going? Guys, fill me in, and I'll be like, give me the details. Don't tell me, you're good or everything's all right. I want to know the details. You guys already know we had one negative Nancy who was always freaking negative every freaking time. And I would it would take so much energy. But sometimes I like hearing, not that I wish anything negative for you guys at all. But I know that it's a normal process of life, right? Day to day we go, and sometimes we have a shitty day. Sometimes we have a good day. But very rarely do you guys share that stuff with me. But anyway, just know that you guys are, free to do that on here, to vent. I think venting is always good. And this is a good platform to do it, especially since it's anonymous. We don't know what you look like, You have nothing to lose, and we're not going to kick you off. I mean, you're already weird, and you're still here. So, I mean, it can't get any worse than that. So definitely be yourself, guys. And if you guys ever want to even reach out on Discord and chat one-on-one, or, chat on the gooning, you can goon and discuss your issues at the same time, multitask. This place is very therapeutic. Sandra, my fish tank with Mr. Snail keeps me focused. Seems like a hobby, helps. Had horses, goats, and much more, plus more. Seriously, giving out personal information can cause... nobody's asking you to give out personal information, Sandra. It's still anonymous. 9:36 and 9 minutes away. Well, I'm heading to India tomorrow for the engagement. As I told you, it's happening in August. I'll have a proper chat with you over voice once I'm there in India. All right, that's awesome, man. Wait, you and Niharika are both going to India? For whose engagement? Is it your engagement, Vayu? Rakesh, I need a different scale with negative numbers. All right, so give me your rating. Rakesh, you're a weird one for sure, man. Let's review you. And then you can tell me whether you want a rating or not. But yeah, in my head, you're stored in the weird category. No, I avoid live streaming. I'm not as good looking as you. Top 4 apps I consume my phone battery: YouTube Live, YouTube Shorts, YouTube videos, and YouTube Music. MSc is Master's Degree in Science. All right, you have a Master's Degree in Science. Man, you're a weird smart one. You're like the Albert Einstein type. I was betrayed when I was 2 years old. My mother sent me to my grandmother's place to do MSc. Humans can't see anguish in minds, especially when they're out of appearance. After a few months, police find a reason to handcuff me. All right, there we go. That one right there. After every few months, police find a reason to handcuff me. That one sentence right there definitely puts you in the negative category. And you're in the right place, Rakesh. City 9. Oh, you give Cher a 9? No, Cher has his weird side as well. I'm going to give Cher, believe it or not, as innocent as Cher is, there's such a nice, fun, weird side to Cher that I really enjoy. And it's that the perverted side and the funny, joking side. He's never disrespectful. He's always respectful to everybody. But there is a side to him that's a lot of fun, and it's a weird side to him as well. So I'm going to give him a solid... I'm going to give him a 6. He's a 4. He's wild. Funky K, he's a 4. He's wild. Oh, shit, I'm back. Damn, MST, I really put you to sleep. You're supposed to use the toothpicks. Use the toothpicks. Chevy 5-speed, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Thanks, Carvana. You're sweet. We got Catherine Lutinsky in the house. Moo. Comedy is my favorite. Billy MST, any good dreams? Some of my best ones happen in my naps. Do you ever dream you can fly? They are my favorite. Yes, I have dreamt I could fly many times. But more than flying and what I do dream, it's kind of like, the Incredible Hulk, like where you're jumping from spot to spot, and you're jumping really high up in the sky. You guys ever have that dream? And I looked it up, and it's a very common dream. A lot of people have it, where you're jumping on the ground and you jump in the sky, and you're in the sky for a long period of time, and you're jumping far distances. And I looked it up, and there was like an image of my dream, like I was just like, this is exactly, like it happens to a lot of people. And I'll tell you why, because while our dreams are getting uploaded, we're just taking all these small little snippets of our memories and uploading it. And as it's uploading in fast speed, we create our dreams, which is why we have similar dreams, guys. It's not boring being almost normal. I have a blast. People enjoy me. My presence is missed. Carvana, I forgot to, you don't have any bad habits, right? Do you have any vices at all? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you smoke weed? Do you do some crack, a little cocaine, a little heroin? What's your vice? I don't think it's anything, but Catherine is a 10. Yeah, Catherine, you are pretty much a 10, but hang on. Let me see if I could find anything weird about you, Catherine. Well, what about the moo thing? That is pretty weird, right? Come on, there's got to be something weird about that, Catherine, right? Or it reminds me of like a school teacher, an elementary school teacher. You know how they always got to make the sounds of like the animals? That's a little quirky, right? But I like the quirkiness. So that can't be a perfect 10, Catherine. You got to be a little on the weird side. Peter Eldred, what's going on, Peter? Welcome back. Good to see you. How's it going? Where are you joining us from? Of course, Funky on a scale of 1 to 10. John Travolta, John Goss. Look-wise, I'm a solid potato. 1 to 10, your Neeper's number. Half Swizzy gives himself a 7. Anyone want to rate me? I said 3. Yo, Half Swizzy, when you jump on the Discord, we can give you the blue as well, which would be awesome. Because what we did, and it's no offense to you, but what we did was we did a cleanup. Anyone who wasn't on the Discord, we demodded them, and only because we want to have those mod meetings, and we all have to be on the same page. So yeah, guys, definitely join that Discord. Anyone want to rate me? I said 3. I don't know, Elizabeth. I don't find you that weird. I find you funny, very funny. I love your sense of humor, but not weird. I need to see the weird side of you. You need to unleash the dragon, Elizabeth. Unleash the weirdness. ET angels are above the scale. Elizabeth, 3 or 4 seems accurate to me based on what I've seen. Elizabeth, wait, Sarah, you're rating Elizabeth or 3 or 4? I have not seen that side of her. I've seen. Wait, I got a question for Sarah. Sarah, do you know who Singing is? Sandra, did someone say potato? Okay, it was 7-course meal. Cow. Wait, hang on. Normal is cows mooing. Yeah, but as a greeting. Come on, that's a little on the weird side. Turtle Wax, yo, hope everyone is having a good night. We're having a great night, Turtle Wax, you weirdo. Now rate yourself. How normal do you consider yourself from a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being weird, 10 being extremely normal. And only you know yourself best, so we're curious to know, Turtle. Your bathroom breaks is grounding technique. Next level to sanity is go outside and strategically breathe. I do that as well as Mark. I go outside more often than I go to the bathroom, but sometimes the bathroom is the closest place, so I just do that. HS, we must all be on the spectrum because I do the same bathroom thing at work and at parties. At my last big office job, I'd make up excuses to not get lunch with the other ladies just so I could. Yeah, that sounds like my life. I would do that very often as well when I was working with others. That is crazy, guys. That is crazy. All right, Mac, thanks. You might be part Irish, Funky. He's one of us. I knew it. Hey, Turtle. Let me try to catch up, guys. That's a loaded question. If you ask me how I'm doing, I hope you're ready to listen to the long, hard truth. We are ready, Half Swizzy. 9:45. What am I at? 9:52. All right, catching up. You risk it for a biscuit. Sandra, you're outclassing all of us right now. Sandra, I know a lady that hates potatoes when she wants Mexico. Lunch, dinner. 8 or 9. Yeah, Justin, I kind of agree with you. I'm putting her in the 8 or 9 category. It's even when she gets dirty. I mean, she's KLN in the house. What's going on, KLN? Welcome to the live stream. And I remember that you're a female, but you wouldn't even want to know how I remember things. Like I have a weird way of storing things in my brain to remember that you're a female. Only thing I can complain about is my crazy, lying, creepy, obsessed, fixated, stalker, psycho coworker that starts trouble each week. Oh, that's it? But that's kind of annoying though. Obsessed, fixated, stalker, psycho coworker. I mean, can't you report them to HR or anything, Carvana? A 7. You give yourself a 7, KLN? I wish I could rate you as well, but I don't even know you that well. But KLN, if you could rate me, based on, I know you haven't been here for long. Sadiq, what's going on, Sadiq? Good morning to you as well. Welcome to the live stream. Funky, are you Army or Navy or Air Force? I was trying to find out. I can feel bad for the broke Nivas. Yeah, what happened in Nivas? He just actually, he disappeared after you did that, Carvana. You broke his heart. How could you? Yes, I fly since 5. Yes, my engagement is on 18th August. My girl and I are flying to India tomorrow. Be back in Canada by the first week of December. It's rather a good excuse to make the most. Dude, you're gonna have a blast, man. Congrats to you both, man. And I hope you do upload some videos and send it on Discord or on YouTube. I mean, Discord would be more private. I used to have really weird dreams, but that is because I used to watch a lot of horror movies being chased, but I never got caught. But my dreams have always been so vivid. Yeah, maybe you got to stop those movies then. Did you stop because of all those dreams? Wait, hang on. Any of you have had snakes in your dreams? That's common too. I have not. I've never had snakes. Maybe you're saying Shiv Bhagwan, Justin. Billy, I was Yusa. Vayu, congratulations. Yes, Hardik, I think when we were sperms, we moved like this impulse movement, like little fish. So it feels normal to move like this in a dream. I was a fish, but look at me now. I am human. That would make sense. I mean, the whole sperm thing. By the way, have you guys ever looked at your sperm under a microscope? I have. And I'm telling you, it is fascinating to see your own sperm swimming under a microscope. Mr. Wiggles, if you haven't done it, I highly recommend you do it. I know it seems weird, but when you see it and you're going to be like, holy shit, man, these things can swim fast, you know? Like, hey, Dad, what's up, Mr. Wiggles? She's pretty weird. Coil to Soil in the house. What's going on, Coil to Soil? By the way, Coil to Soil live streams as well. And I got to say, man, this dude is awesome, man. He's a biker. He's got his project car. I mean, he's streaming once in his shed. And then today he was streaming in his garage. Definitely check his channel out, but definitely a good time to watch. And welcome, Coil. Elizabeth, I have to give you 7. I haven't. And Coil, can you rate yourself? How normal do you consider yourself from a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being very weird, 10 being extremely, very normal. You know, I've seen you live twice. I'll give you a rating if you want me to give you one. Hello, chat, Turtle Wax. I'm like a 2. I'm still waiting for you to go live, bro. I mean, you're weird because you haven't gone live yet. No, once you do go live, I'll give you a rating if you want it. But I'd like a rating from you as well, Turtle. Where are your specs? Yes, Oliver, I took it off. I need to switch things up. And I also put a couch over there, if you haven't noticed. I need change, man. My mind is craving some change. I'm bored with the same old crap every single day. So you're going to see some changes very soon. Where are your specs? Billy, unleash the weirdness. Hardik, put on that t-shirt for us, for your store eventually. I will, Billy, I will, in due time. I can do really good animal impersonations, especially a pig or a cow. Well, how about you create a short and we'll watch it. You look just like a regular guy without them, without the glasses. Yeah, I know, I got to switch it up though, you know, and I was kind of bored with the glasses. And plus the reflection of the light when it hits it, you can't really see me. I have some IBS issues, so I get plenty of shutter time. I've seen singing in here, but don't know them. Why'd you ask? All right, so Sarah, singing is Elizabeth. That's her alt account. And so she uses that account, and she is hilarious with that account. William Haswizzy, I'm a Libra. I'm weird as fuck, and I love it. I don't know, Libras are not that weird, man. My wife is a Libra. It's because I reminded you, that's why. I'll go with a 5. You rate yourself a 5, all right. Nah, I don't find you to be a 5, man. But you ask, you got to ask me, and then I'll give you a rating, because I don't want to rate you when you don't even give a shit. You know, like if you don't even want it. Some people said, hey, listen, don't rate me, and I'm all good with that. But I want a rating. So Coil, you can rate me, man. So you rated yourself a 5, right, Coil? Sarah, singing is my alternate account. Personality, I would rate myself a 1. Well, William, you're at the right place. Welcome. You found your home. But I guess we don't know you that well, so we'll get to know you. Wait, really, Elizabeth? I can't tell if you're joking, Carolina. If I had somebody stalking me, I would report them to HR, and I would probably call. Yeah, exactly, and carry a weapon. But I have a feeling Carvana is strapped. Sarah, I'm dead serious. I don't report it because I've been stalked a few times. Carvana, I mean, do you have some protection of some sort? And I'm not talking about mace, but I mean, like, some real protection. The only thing weird about you is you mow your own lawn, but I like it. Coop Funky, Co-op Funky, they test the new stuff right across the Atlantic late. Stars 3 from 6 to 9. That's awesome, Elizabeth. I'll keep an eye out for her. HS, you're at a 4 because of what you told me and what you like to do after work on job. You're normal. But off the job, you're a little strange. Well, thank you for that. HS, you're a 4 because of what you've told me. What have I told you that's really weird, though? Probably everything. Turtle, you come across like a 7 to me. Yeah, Elizabeth would be good at rating you because she knows you better than I do. Yeah, 6 or 7. I don't watch horror movies anymore because they open up spiritual portal. I don't know about opening up. You said I don't watch horror movies anymore because they open up spiritual portals. More like a demonic spiritual portal. That's what they open up. I'm not a huge fan of horror movies. I don't know why. But I mean, I do like the old school horror movies, like, Friday the 13th, Jason, Freddy Krueger, all that stuff. Then there's like some really disturbing stuff. You guys ever watched, I remember it wasn't horror, but it was really sad. It's called I Know My First Name is Steven. It was an old movie. And I remember my sister and my cousin showing me this movie, showing me, my brother, and my cousin this movie. And they said, listen, this is why you got to be afraid of strangers. And it's about this boy named Steven, and he gets kidnapped. And I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but I don't even think you could find that movie anymore. But that's a movie that gave me bad dreams because it was that disturbing. But I don't know about the spiritual portal, to get back to you, Kaylin. I mean, that's a bit extreme. HOK, I'm changing my rating of you now, sperm under a microscope. See, now, explain this to me, guys. Yes, it is weird to do that, right? But if you think about it, compared to the shit that we did back in the days, who decided to milk a cow and drink it, right? How weird is that, right? Or circumcision. Who decided to take a reproductive organ and say, hey, let's cut it, I mean, just there's so much strange stuff that we did. Who decided to kill the first animal and eat it, everybody is so weird in their own way, and sometimes it leads to good things or bad things. But looking at your own sperm under a microscope, is that really weird? That's your own bodily fluid, and you're curious to see how sperm swims, and it's a part of you. It's manufactured in your body. I'm not defending myself, by the way. I'm not defensive about it at all. But I'm explaining what was going through my head. I like the science behind it, like I want to see what my own sperm looks like, swimming, just like I want to look at my own pee and my own poop, just to analyze how my body's doing, how the inside of my body is functioning. Is everything in unison, is everything happy, is everything functioning correctly? So I didn't find that weird, but I'll tell you the real reason why I looked at it, because I was wondering why I was only having females. So I was like, what the fuck is up with my sperm? Let me look at it under a microscope and let's figure out why all the female sperm keep on winning. Like, well, what advantage do they have? So I was like, maybe I could somehow, figure out some technique of like extrapolating the male sperm and, inject it, All right, now I'm getting really weird, guys, but never mind. I was just joking. Nobody heard me. Sperm winning the ultimate race just to end up paying the bills and doing laundry. I'm sorry, I can't look at my sperm because I don't carry that. Because I don't carry that female. You look even cooler without specs. Hey, thanks a lot, Aki. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the live stream. I've never tasted it either. Asking for maybe. Hang on. Maybe you could name your sperm Mr. Wigglesworth. I am a 4. Okay, a 4. 4 is good enough. You definitely fit in half. Yes, Fish and Ocean definitely gives answer okay. Billy Elliot, Mark, Carvana, so let's go chat. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. Let's try to get this to 35, maybe. We're down by 4. Double tap that screen. Are you still living at grandma's? No, this is my house, FW. and welcome. This is my garage. Blue, how's it going? Let's see. Oh, wait a second. JJ's French got deleted. Justin, thank you for that, man. Appreciate you. JJ French is the managing mod. Papa Smurf, hey Coil, good to see you. Beer Fridge, Coil, hey, I'm okay. How you doing? Anything good? Good today? Let's see, Coil, so Ron, man, I'm talking about rating people normal. You've never asked me why I call brother. Hang on. Talking about rating people normal, you've never asked me why I call brother, ma'am, sir to people, H brother. You're just very polite. That's the way it seems like. So I'm going to ask you why now, though. I'm rocking out tonight, waiting for tomorrow morning for some better weather. It looked pretty good today, man, on your live. It looked nice outside. And by the way, you got a cool garage, man. Like, if you finish that up, I mean, some people like to leave it like that, but I feel like it's almost done. You know, like you have the installation there already. It just seems like a cool spot. And I love that car, man, that project car. I don't know, Steven, quote, so tomorrow will be nice blue, today not so much. Last name was King, quote, and hopefully red tomorrow. That's 100% something I would do if I had access. Okay, so you are just as weird, Sarah. I mean, why not, right? I mean, it's, you just get to see it in action. Because I've seen, at college, I remember in class, I remember we had to look at sperm, but it was not human sperm under a microscope, but it was dead already. I wanted to see it live in action. I wanted to see Michael Phelps at his finest, you know, like just swimming away. Hi guys, man, do you know Jesse L. Brown? He's my grandfather's neighbor. He froze to death after his plane crash. No idea who that is. We got Ron. Hafiz in the house. What's going on, Hafiz? Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here, brother. Hope all is well. The boy-girl divide is determined by 1 degree of temperature difference. They think, Hardik, your air conditioning is too good. We either need 1 degree warmer or cooler, make a boy or a baby. I will ask AI. So Billy, very interesting that you mentioned that. So the first time, hang on, let me find that message. The first time we had a girl, right? I always wanted a boy. The first child that we had was a female. And I was a little bummed out, you know. I was like, you know, damn, I really wanted a boy so I could play some football with him, you know, and teach him like all the stuff that I know, like, you know, how to use tools, how to build things, how to, you know, build a shed or a house from scratch, you know, like all these things. I wanted him to take over the business, right? So I really wanted a boy, and I got a girl, and then I was like, that's all right, you know, that's all right, you know, like, I mean, let me preface this all by saying I feel blessed by having girls, you know, like but I'm just telling you, I'm sharing my experience in the beginning, how I felt. So, and then we stopped. We didn't have any more kids after that. My daughter was 10 when we decided to have another child. We both were like, hey, you know, we miss having a baby in the house. And I was like, all right, maybe now it's going to be a boy. You know, I'm going to get our, you know, we're going to have our boy. So we do the deed, we plant. And by the way, each time before we had a child, we both didn't drink. We didn't do no bad habits, eat healthy during that entire time for a couple of months, work out regularly, like be in the best shape with vitamins, with all that stuff. Make sure you're in the best shape of your life just so that, you know, when the whole sperm and egg happens, like at least you know that you did your best to make sure that you have a healthy baby. And if anything is wrong with the baby, you know that you did your part to the best of your ability, right? So anyway, so then when I found out it was a girl the second time, I was like, shit, you know, like how is that happening? And that was the time when I said, you know what, I need to get to the bottom of this. We need to investigate a little further. So that's when I had a slide. And so I had a little gooning session, and I had to put it under the slide. And then I put it under the microscope, and I was looking at it, you know, and then I showed my wife, and she looked at me like, but then again, my wife doesn't get surprised by me, right? She knows how weird I am. So I showed it to her, and she was fascinated by it. She's like, that is freaking crazy, you know, like, and then I wanted to see how long it could swim for. Basically, you know, I was always under the impression that sperm dies as soon as it's exposed to air, which is false, guys. I put it under a slide with the cover on top of it, like, you know, Dexter would, you know, with the the clear cover right on top. You drop it right on top of there. And I left it on there, and I'm talking about, it was, I'd say about 24 hours, and there was still some swimmers in it. They were going strong, guys. I mean, my guys could swim. Maybe it was because I was like in really good shape still, you know, like after, you know, I told you how we prepped for it. So anyway, and then I'm trying to like look at I could see that it's all healthy. You know, most of them are swimmers and stuff. I don't see any dead sperm or whatever. But you could see them as they're dying off. If you look under the microscope, after a couple of hours or whatever, you'll see there are a few that are just moving very slow now, you know, like they're getting zapped and they're just like, you know, we're out of energy. Now, the male sperm can swim a shorter distance, but they could swim faster. The female sperm can swim, hang on. The male sperm can swim a shorter distance but faster, and vice versa for the female sperm. They could swim a longer distance but slower. And so I was like, maybe I could figure out which is the male sperm and the female sperm, and maybe if I, you know, did my whole experiment, you know, just, you know, and anyway, and then I read up on stuff, and it said put an ice pack on your balls, you know, like, and this way it keeps your balls cool, and this way they can, because sperm dies very quickly, right? Especially the male one. And so I tried that. I did the whole ice pack thing. And then there's also this thing about positioning, you know, the position that you do it, because, you know, you get better delivery, you know. You get a better channel of delivery, like where you want to give the male sperm like a head start, so they could just, you know, they're just swimming away, you know, and they get a better shot, you know, like a clear channel. The boy-girl divide thing. Anyway, I tried everything, and then we got another girl. Long story short, hope you're having a good day, Jeff Goldblum. Thanks a lot. F your mama. I want to see the couch in action. Blue, why you're white, very good. All right, guys, I'm going to skip down a little. Sound for the microscope. Alaska Outdoors. What's going on, Alaska? Welcome to the live stream. I would have made my own sample for the microscope. I did. That was my own sample. Sadiq speaks. Shazan, your eyes are blue or are black? My eyes are black. Do they look blue? I wish they were blue. Myself 6, you greater than 8. I don't know. I don't give you. Wait, hang on. You said myself is greater than a 6. You greater than an 8. I don't know. Thank you, Funky Deer. By the way, let's just check something real quick. 70 subs. We did it, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to Trisha over here, our managing mod, who's been always been here since the very beginning, since my first streams, doing walking streams outside, where I wouldn't even show my face. She was on those streams. So definitely show her some support, guys, and subscribe to her. Thank you, Funky Deer. How are you? Sadiq, Blue. So good evening, sweet dreams to all. Called. So I'll be happy with the 4.2. Yes, to be polite, but also sometimes people tell me I'm too sensitive and overreacting to some topics and too disrespecting. Kind of like remaining to me when I say sir or ma'am, to be respectful and nice. You know what, Justin? What I'd like to see, because I never got to know you, because you would be so polite on both of our chats that it wouldn't give us a perspective of you. And you know, now that you're here and you already know that you're surrounded by weirdness, I'm hoping you come out of your shell and just show us you know, without being polite or anything, you know, like, we already know you're a cool dude, you know, like, I mean, we want to see the weird Justin. The guy who, let's see, sometimes people tell me I'm too sensitive and overreacting to some topics. I've never witnessed that, man. I mean, not even close to that. Your soul's black, white, blue. My buddy has 4 daughters. He's not allowed to leave his... Hello, handsome Karen and Emily, my Chihuahua dog. We are back. Sorry you missed your morning and afternoon live chats. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, Karen. Thank you for joining in. Hello to you and hello to Emily. Good to have you back. It has been a while. I was wondering where you've been. How's the weather forecast? Weather was great today. I did a live stream outside. It was beautiful weather outside. Well, great to see you. I'm glad you made it to the evening one at least. How was your Saturday? Detox from every bad thing for a year after planning a baby, do heavy workout. Wait. Not 1 year. You don't have to do 1 year. That's extreme, Ashayla. And each time that we planned it, and I told my wife this, right? And I do, you guys know I don't brag about anything, right? But this I have to tell you. Each time we did it, I would tell my wife, I'm like, all we need to do it is do it one time, and that's gonna be it. So we would do it, and then obviously you want to keep on doing it, right? I mean, because that's a good excuse to just be like, oh yeah, we need to have the baby, so let's just do it multiple times, like rabbits, But we would down to the date, like how they tell you, so you could tell they could tell you like the date of conception, and it would always be on that first shot. So I do have swimmers, man. I've seen them in action. I feel like I should be taking notes, 100% Blue. But when it comes time, we'll be in touch. Sadiq speaks. I'm from India. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Aapka swagat, Sadiq. Aap kaise ho? Alaska, I smoked weed and 3 kids, so I don't know. They swam like Michael Phelps after a bonk. Blue, don't take notes. Wait, what? Mark loves just talk. He's getting thirsty as we speak. Sir, when you see them in a microscope, do they talk? Sheila, sir, when you see them in a microscope, do they talk to you back as father? Yeah, I do hear little things saying, "Daddy, Daddy." Show us your couch age for the visual age, Carvana. Here you go. There you go. That's the love couch, guys. The love shack. Oh, good. Sadiq Bhai, I'm happy to meet you. Mark Hardick, have you ever... of course, man. Dude, that was, and I told you about my pullout game, man. My pullout game is on point. Okay, by Quel Sua. Okay, my rating just dropped to a 3. It keeps dropping the longer you're here. 10, 12... Okay, I'm 5 minutes behind. Where in India you're from, Mark? A 300-year historical study confirms that women... Hang on. That was an important one. A 300 historical study confirms that women are biologically built to survive better than men, consistently outliving them during famines and epidemics, even as infants. Okay, that's... I don't know if they would, man. That does make sense. I'll tell you why. Because they do have more body fat, like in their boobs and in their butt. So I would think that their body would be able to handle famine much better, because you're gonna use that fat for energy. Those fat reserves. This survival edge is rooted in a stronger immune system and backup X chromosome, proving it is hard-coded biological advantage rather than lifestyle choice. Justin, are you trying to make me feel better by saying, hey, listen, my daughters are going to be able to survive a famine? Because that's like the least of my concern. I'm telling you, I'm very happy with my decision. So you don't have to try to make me feel better. I'm very happy with that I have 3 daughters. I feel very blessed. I'm just telling you what my thoughts were as they were happening. Like I really wanted a boy, but now I'm completely happy and content with what I have. So I appreciate that, man. Justin's like, don't worry, man. Hardik, they'll be able to survive. If there's a famine, they're good, man. 6 for me, 8 for you. You're 2 away from 800. Dude, I've been 2 away from 800. I haven't had 1 single sub since the day, since the day stream, brother. I thought you keep track of this, Kyle. For some reason, YouTube has made it so difficult to get to the number 800. Before, I would get like 14 to 20 subs in one session. and now just to 800. For some reason, they will not give me. By the way, guys, if you guys can, if anyone new is on here, definitely subscribe. We're 2 away from 800, so I'd appreciate it. Usually I don't ask you guys to sub. I say sub if you'd like to, but just do it, guys. Get me to 800 already. Coil to soil. Well, yeah, every once in a while, go outside and scream. Blue coil, I would. No, neighbors will call. Makita 18. I definitely am a 1 on the scale. Well, welcome to the family, Makita. You belong here. You found your family. Venting is good, but don't want to waste the next 19 hours of everyone's time. Well, then do it on the Discord, guys. You guys know that we like to keep in touch with you all off the live stream as well. So if you want a place where you want to hang out and stuff, we play poker also after the stream. So you guys are all welcome to join the Discord. The Discord link is on my profile. You just click on it and then it'll give you directions on how to join it. But it takes you right there to the channel. And also hit that like button if you haven't. We're trying to get to 40 if that's possible. So really appreciate it if you could double tap your screen, because YouTube opens its doors and sends you good people in here. And we all love interacting with you all. Get off the vape, bro. It'll be better if you don't vape. I know, kid, but I can't stop, man. I'm a junkie. I'm a junkie for this vape. No, but I'm going to quit soon. Yeah, your lives are positive, man. From the 2 that I've seen. My Saturday was excellent because my aunt and I, we did a lot of errands together. My aunt did not drop me off at my house after 6 p.m. and then fell asleep at my house. That's nice. You had a early nap. Amsterdam, you Mark. Yeah, it only does much coil. True, that's why I ride the bike. Yeah, but the bike I find so dangerous. Like I feel like I always wanted a bike. And, I remember my mom saying to me, she went to a pundit, right? Now, a pundit is the one that can I think it's all BS, right? But this guy's supposed to be able to read the future and stuff. And then he told my mom basically at a very young age, make sure this one doesn't get on a motorcycle. He seeks adrenaline and he should not be on a motorbike. And so ever since then, I wanted a motorbike more. And I wanted to get one, and then I was just like, screw it. And then I got a car. But so now all I have is that and that's, yes, I know coil, that's an electric one, all right? But I got it for free, man. My neighbor had an accident on it, and then he had PTSD from it, so he wanted to get rid of it, so I fixed it up, and I use it in the backyard. That happened to my mom and Dad Hardick. They had 4 boys, no girls. Yeah, and my sister has 3 boys. So I have 3 nephews. Well, I have 4 nephews. One sister has 3 boys. My other sister has 1 boy. And my other brother is still waiting for Sarah. I always get chased by dinosaurs, Coil, Mashida. I've noticed you have the same shirt on as the day stream. I bet it smells delicious. It does, man. It has a lot of pheromones flowing in it. I still need 26 subs. Gonna try to go live on Monday. Damn, dude, you got a lot today, man. That's awesome. What time? I'll keep an eye out. Guys, I'm actually gonna try to get to the bottom of this. Then we're gonna jump on Discord and play some poker. So you guys are all welcome to join. It's Saturday night, so hopefully we can stay up a little late, and hopefully we have a little more action going on. I'm gonna quit very soon. No, I'm going to. Blue, I will. Vape is harder to quit than cigarettes. I might seek assistance from my PCP. Nah, I don't need any assistance, man. I could do it, man. I could definitely do it if I put my mind to it. But I know I have to wean off of it. I can't just stop it. My brain doesn't operate like that with nicotine. Nicotine is my weakness. I'm shooting for noon. It depends a little on the weather. Okay, chat, I'm out. Coil to soil. I'll see you later, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you on your live, man. Mo, look on Amazon. They make fake vapes, kind of trick your brain. They have essential oils. Well, I mean, if I needed a fake vape, I could just take the liquid out of this, right? Because I do refill the liquid in this on my own. It's my own homemade liquid. So it'd be as easy as that. Everyone have a great night. You too, Coil. Appreciate you, brother. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Kyle, his putrid HSB multitasking. Good night, Quill. I missed it. Y'all trying for a boy? No, Elizabeth. No, not anymore. We're done now. Sarah, y'all need to live that meetup. No way, H brother. I wish you and your entire family to be always happy and healthy. Please don't forget, I'm your #1 fan, Justin. I remember that, brother. I remember back from the whole podcast. I remember I met you from the podcast days, or a little before actually. But I feel like that's when we really got to know each other. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the heart, Justin. Appreciate that. Discord link. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate you for doing that. There's the Discord link, guys. In case you guys want to join in, you can copy and paste it, or you can click in my profile and you'll see it right there. And we are all the way to the bottom, guys. Is this the same liquid you were looking under the microscope? Imagine I was smoking my own sperm, man. That'd be freaking sick as hell. But no, I have propylene glycol, nicotine, and vegetable glycerin, and I mix it together in my lab as Dr. Doofenshmirtz. But no, yeah, I make it together. I mix my own stuff. I make it, and then I stock it, and I pour it in here, and then I smoke it. Thanks a lot, Justin. Appreciate you, brother. Eat, he set it up. So guys, are you guys down for some poker? Let me put up the question. Let's see. Hang on. All right. Let's see. Blue. I think Blue is down. We got Kyle. We got Mark. Let's Mo. I don't know if you're in. I wish Kamran was on tonight. HS be smoking some Jism Tiva. They should name it that, man. They should have a flavor like that. That'd be pretty crazy. Mark, you're onto something. All right, we got 5 votes. 60% of you will join. If you guys don't know where the link is, you can go to my profile, click on that link. It'll take you right there. So I'm going to hop off now, and we'll get on the Discord and chat over there. But guys, if you guys should also know that you can interact with us after the live stream on there as well. And I do live stream twice a day in case you want to subscribe. No pressure. Actually, there is pressure. Subscribe right now, and hit that like button if you can. We're trying to get to 40 before the end of the live, if that's possible. We did have a lot of activity here today, so I'm surprised we couldn't get to that 40. But lately, YouTube has been holding me back. Vape ASMR, H brother. Fade out to Smack My Bitch Up by Prodigy. That would be good, man. Later, guys. I must sleep, Hardik. It's 3:30 a.m. in Ireland. Have a good night, Billy. Good chatting with you today. We got to get into deeper discussion soon. And I hope you deleted that message, the email address. Y'all have a great night. You too, Elizabeth. Hopefully we'll see you on Discord. Let me just give hang on, I got my list over here. Big shout out to Trish, to Mark, to Carvana, who was the first one in, Blue, Kyle, and MST. Thank you guys for always joining in and making this so much fun. Really appreciate all of you. And please hit that like button if you haven't before the live stream ends. And I'll catch you all on Discord. I'm just going to have a quick chat with the managing mods. Yeah, I'll see you on the Discord for some poker. Love and respect to all of you. I'll see you later, Billy, Kyle, Justin, Blue, Elizabeth, let's see, Karen, and Ron. And I think I got most of you guys. If I didn't say your name, nothing personal, guys. All right, catch you on Discord, guys. Love and respect.